Hey everybody, this is El Viejo Toro of the Fancy Action Now and my dog Una Luna outside the window. Outside the window, directly in my backyard, barking away at all of the filthy squirrels and other intruders into my yard. Hello everybody, this is the Fancy Action Now. This is a great big unboxing. I've switched the room around as I've designed it to be done. That way's green screen, this way's like hobby room vibe. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? We're doing internet. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing. No, Mom, I can't. I'm doing internet. Anyway, so I actually remembered an implement of destruction prior to starting the stream, so I get instantaneous brownie points. Hello, telephone. I have my cellular telephone. Cellular telephone. Okay. And I have my Vasara coaster from the Vasara collection that was recommended to me by Baltimore Retro Gaming. That man actually drives a truck around Baltimore and delivers packages. He's my hero. Thank God he has the Buddha. Please do not take his Buddha away, government. Anyway, this is El Viejo Toro, the Fancy Action Now. See what that does. It's Radiant Jams, also known as Super Duper Gaming World. So Radiant Jams, I don't know if you noticed, but like, cause you don't see the entire TV, but that's your channel, and I'm using Radiant Jams background music. Now the great thing is, and I've just finally figured out to do this. I don't know why, like basic stuff sometimes. You ask me about complex things and I know immediately, but like just basic like functionality sometimes, I don't know why. It's just like sometimes it depends on what level you think at. Sometimes you can think at this level and you don't see things on this level. That's why all intelligence levels have some value. But I'm like, I just realized with Radiant Jams, also known as Super Duper Gaming World, that he doesn't have ads on his channel. He's a small channel. He doesn't have ads on his channel. You can put his music on. It's royalty free in the background. It's excellent, and it's got like a very ambient vibe to it. And there's no ads. So every time I go royalty free, they play ads every now and again, and it's just like, drop that down a little bit because I feel like I'm competing with it. But the music is excellent. It's great to just loop it. I just put it on repeat. And it's like I've got this nice ambient background, no ads. It's just like super smooth, no issues, no copyright, no royalty, no ads, just beautiful background music. And you can even do his playlist. Like you can loop his playlist and it'll mix it up for you. So I'm like, man, why haven't I been doing this the whole time, man? I've done it a few times and I'm like, oh, I forgot to loop it. So I had to like I forgot there's a loop function. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like on paper, I'm a smart dude. But it's like sometimes basic shit like that. Like my daughter has to tell me shit like that. Like who's very bright. But she has to tell me like, Dad, you can loop it. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, mind blown. I'm that guy. Anyway. So let's do it, man. Well, one video has ads for some reason, and it doesn't say copyright. It's the video that has 108 views. I've noticed that I've noticed that on some of my videos too. Like, I'm not monetized, but some of the higher view videos, I'll play my own video and it'll run a fucking ad. And I'm like, you bastards. Because if they're running ads on my videos and I don't know about it, I'm literally giving them content for free to like run ads on. Damn it! God damn it, YouTube! Anyway, so now a lot of you I know are not necessarily Warhammer fans, right? But, and I'm kind of I think I've described myself as a closet Warhammer fan. To your health, this is Cali water. It is ginger and lime, and it is jam-packed with naturally occurring antioxidants. I totally recommend it. Cactus water, you can buy it by the case on Amazon. To your health. And it is very refreshing. Just the right amount of ginger. Just the right amount of like, without being like, ah! And it's like lightly, like barely, I don't even know if it's carbonated. It tastes a little bit, if it's carbonated, it's lightly carbonated. Because I don't even taste the carbonate. I don't even feel the carbonation. But it's super, but it has an effect of being, yeah. Goddamn pirates, man. YouTube. And they get up on their high horse, too. So, anyway. So, I know a lot of you hear crickets when I do Warhammer. But, and I showed these off before, but I'm going to re-show them off again. Because I got an extra one in the Space Marine lineup. And I got some bad guys. I got some bad guys. I got some good guys, and I got some bad. Yeah, I know. I saw some of your Soul Calibur, dude. I did. I was looking up your jams, and I saw some of your Soul Calibur, and I'm like, that is a classic pick. The game is still excellent. The game is still good. I like the Dreamcast version. That's the one I have. But anyway, so... I think I already showed you, like, I got some of these guys. And I wanted to turn the table around so I don't have to deal with, like, green screen and all this stuff. But again, this is a Blood Angels Hellblaster Assault Plasma Incinerator Rifle. He's a Blood Angel. And they're doing a series on Warhammer TV right now on the Blood Angels. Which is really good. It's in, like a Sin City, like, black and white with, like, red is the only color. And it's great. Now, here is the officer. This guy's a gold label, McFarlane. And all of these are on sale right now for about 50% off. This is a Blood Angel Primaris Lieutenant with a plasma pistol and a power sword. Right, so he's really, really cool. He was discounted, but he wasn't quite half off. All the rest of them. Now, this one is the most sought after because it is an Ultramarine. And Ultramarines are the most popular faction in Warhammer 40k. Sorry, dude, but that's the truth. So, Warhammer 40k... That's a Sergeant, I believe. Ultramarines Primaris Assault Intercessor. With the pistol, with the bolt pistol, and the Astartes chainsword. So, the chainsword is classic. Everybody loves the chainsword. The red helmet designates him as a sergeant. If it's red with two white stripes, two blue stripes, it's a lieutenant. but this is the armor of a Astartes Primaris Ultramarine. And this is the most popular figure in the entire collection of McFarlane Warhammer figs. This is the most expensive one, and it has continued. All the other ones have been put on sale, some of them 50 off. You can get them for 15, 16 bucks. Now, this is one I picked up. This is only $16, but this is the last like Marine level power armor guy. And he was green, like the salamanders in a way. And he's actually got a cool design to him. And this guy's cheap as hell. This guy's like, I think, $16. And this is the Dark Angel Assault Intercessor Sergeant, and he has a plasma pistol and a chainsword. So he's another guy with a chainsword. Just because of the look of the armor, it's not like an Ultramarine, but it's still one of the Astartes. It's just a different chapter. So the Blood Angels is a chapter. The Ultramarines are a chapter. The Dark Angels are a chapter. All different kinds of chapters with Warhammer and Ultramarines Astartes. Yeah. He was cool. He was only 16 bucks. I'm like, he's got a cool look to him. He's got a cool design, so I picked him up. So, you know what I might do? I might take your music, Super Duper, and I might loop the collection. There you go. We'll loop the playlist. Oh, there's my thumbnail. Freaking crazy awesome. I love how I made that thumbnail, and it's just great. It's just great. I love it. So anyway, those are this guy I just got recently. So this is one you haven't seen. This is the Dark Angels. And I think he's pretty cool. And he's got like a red accent on his weapons. So, again, another Ultramarine. Really, really cool. Now, what I got was... I don't know why I'm going hard on McFarlane. I kind of know, because I'm very excited about Ultramarines too. And what I really wanted is, I just kind of wanted this guy. But this guy's the most expensive one. And if you notice, the little nib up there is ripped off. This I got on eBay. Everyone else I got on Amazon because they're marked down. But you can't even get these on Amazon unless you buy it aftermarket. And you're paying eBay money anyway. I found a really good deal on this. Over $20 off a list. Almost $30 off a list. And the price keeps going up on this figure, this particular Ultramarines figure. And then with the game coming out, see, with Space Marine 2 coming out, I really wanted this, because it's like in that groove, man. You know, I wanted to have it for the playthrough, etc. So I was very excited about that, so that's all I wanted. But I had to go on eBay, but then I noticed, all the other ones are on sale. And like this guy was on sale. He wasn't as cheap as the other ones, but he's bad as hell, man. And I'm watching the Blood Angels on YouTube. The commentary on it is a Blood Angel series on Warhammer. There's a whole Blood Angels, like neo-noir Warhammer on Warhammer TV right now, and I would go check it out, man. It's freaking awesome. So I would like to do a reaction to it. They just released an episode that was like all action, all blood and guts. super heroic conclusion. It was just amazing. So I would recommend Warhammer TV. I would also recommend Space Marine 2. And I would also recommend that you go and check out the new Blood Angels series on Warhammer TV. Outstanding. So I did, other than Greenie, other than Gecko Man, other than this guy, I got some bad guys. So these are all these are Space Marines that I just showed you, right? I like Warhammer, well, the Warhammer from Nintendo Switch. Okay. There's a lot of Warhammer games out there. There's a Warhammer strategy game. It is Space Hulk Tactics. I don't know if I have it here. I have it out in the other room. Because it's not a very graphically demanding game, so I play it on my Xbox One S out there. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's challenging too. So here we are. Here's the box. I said unboxing. So these are some more McFarlane Warhammer figures from this series. And there's a big daddy one in here too. I couldn't resist. Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, I'm gonna move this down here. There's one more in there that's really big, and I love it. Okay, so these guys are on super sale. This is a gold label one, and so I have one gold label Warhammer one, which is a Space Marine, Blood Angels Space Marine Lieutenant. Yeah, he's bad as hell, man. Bad as hell. And then I got a regular Chaos Space Marine. There he is. Chaos Space Marine. And he is dark and he is black. And it just says Chaos Space Marine. That's it. He's just Chaos Space Marine. They don't go into his guns. I mean, he's obviously got a bolter pistol or just a regular bolter with a knife on the end. And they're just more barbaric Space Marines. They're Space Marines that have been corrupted by Chaos. And Chaos exists in the warp. And there are some Space Marines and some races that get corrupted by the warp and by the evil forces that exist in the warp. The warp is basically an equivalent to hell. So they are literally the dipole of the Space Marines, and they conflict a lot. They're just opposing energies, opposing forces, and they are corrupted Space Marines that now, and they appear in the original Space Marine game at the end along with Chaos Demons. And you get to fight a Chaos Lord and corrupted Primaris Space Marine, and he's a badass. He looks great. He looks evil in the game. He's one of the coolest game characters out there that I've ever seen in a video game. Now, there was another one that I didn't even know existed. I'm like, well, I'm going to get myself a Chaos Space Marine, and I'm like, too bad there's not like a Chaos Officer. Well, guess what? Chaos Space Marine Word Bearer. Okay? So, Word Bearers have a red color scheme like the Blood Angels, and they are their own chapter in Space Marines. And this guy is highly detailed. He looks amazing. And he actually has like a spiked mace, and it's and a what looks like a plasma pistol. So here he is. This is the gold label. So there's extra detail, extra paint and elements to him. So this is a Chaos Space Marine word bearer, and that's their own faction. And this guy literally has a horn growing out of his head. He literally has a horn growing out of his head. So he's really cool. He looks great. And, you know, not that the Chaos Marine doesn't look great. Not that he doesn't look great. I mean, he looks great. He looks evil and fucking menacing. He's all in black and gold. This guy's just like really evil looking. Really gives you, yeah, baby. Woo! So, let's see. What do we got? We'll play this for Tyler. Wow. So, those are the collection of Space Marines, both regular Space Marines, Blood Angels, Astartes, the Dark Angels, and then Chaos Space Marines. They're all like, let me see if I can hold them up for you. I don't know if I can do this. This is going to be like a trick. I don't want to damage anything, but let me make the attempt. There you go. And there's the other three. Oh my god, this is fancy right here. Now that's some fancy action now, baby. Wow! So all of a sudden, I now have this like McFarlane Space Marine collection. Don't ask me why. I'm a big Space Marine fan. I love the first game. I am literally salivating for the second game. So, and I don't even know where that's at. I mean, I gotta look. It's 322, by the way. So, let me see if I can check my orders. Filter, not yet shipped. Let's do that one. Apply. Okay, so arriving April 24th, I've got Dead Island 2, which is just crazy. That is just crazy. Let me see. Search as a Space Marine 2. I don't know. Did I order that from somewhere else? Warhammer Space Marine Collector's Edition, the original game, $83.72. Xbox Series X. Let's check that out. Space Hulk Tactics. I already have that. So Space Marine 2, it's not even like a pre-sale yet. But yeah, wow. Space Marine 2, I'm a big, big fan. But supposedly it's this year. And they might shoot for like a fourth quarter, which I think would be really smart. Okay. Last figure. And it's a biggie. It's one of the oversized figures from Todd McFarlane. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a big one. Look at the width of that one. Oh, yay. This is an Orc Mega Knob with Shuda. So as we all know, the orcs have like Cockney accents. So this is an oversized orc boss, like an orc war boss. It's a mega knob with Shuda. So it is an orc figure. It is a really, really good one. This was on sale as well. All of these Warhammer figures are on sale. Some of them super sales. Some of them like 14, 15, 16 bucks. And they're super cool. Let's see if I can get him a little closer. Okay. I mean, super cool stuff. Oh, yeah. So this is a great figure. It's an oversized figure, even for like a Space Marine collection. It's a big, oversized figure. It's freaking delicious. I love it. He's big, he's green, he's mean, he's stupid, and we love him. So there you go. That is the Warhammer collection, and it is ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. So that was the Warhammer figs. That was the most fun I've had without laughing. And I'm going to put, this is a good box. This is a good box for these. I'm going to put this big dude back. He's like, it literally fills that half of the box. I'm going to see how many more if I can get, how many of these I can get in here. Just to clear the table out. That's it. That's it, unless I want to do like that, and I really don't. No. Okay, I guess the Chaos Boys get to stay outside. We'll let Chaos. Chaos rules the table. Okay, happy Easter. So we'll let the two Chaos Space Marines remain on the table. Okay, so we'll give you a quick peek at this. Okay, I wonder what that is, Toro. All right, so here comes. Looks like Ben 10 character. Yes. So I am going to show you this box here. Now, I just want to point out a few things. The net weight is 3.03 kilograms. And it's 33 by 47. And it's number 47. Okay? Is that, Tylord, is that a little bit Illuminati for you? 3.03 kilograms, so 33. And then it's 33.47, and then 47. I've got 47 out of 13,000. Me, El Viejo Toro, the fancy action now. Fantastic. I would like to take a drink to that. I'm just noticing those numbers. It's like 33, and then 33.47, and then 47. So there's two 33s and two 47s. Coincidence? Anyway, I have a tendency to think that this channel is far more popular than is being shown. That is my... But when I saw those numbers, I was like... Run away! Run away! I was like... What? I was like... So, anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to unbox the Dead Space Collector's Edition by Limited Run Games. Are we ready? Are we ready? I think I'm ready. I got an implement of destruction. Okay, anyway. Oh, we have breached the seal. The seal has been breached. We are into cardboard. Ho, ho, ho! Now, I just want you to see something. They had the package, so like the first thing that you see is Dead Space. Right there, man. That's good packaging. Like, boom, brand right in your face. Dead Space. Oh, that's Dead Space. All right, so we're gonna do this trick. We're gonna do this trick, I think. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one, Radiant Jams. Ooh, I think we all want to leave it on this one. It's got like an Asian vibe to it. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, we'll just loop that for a little while. Oh, it almost has like a church organ vibe and an Asian vibe in one. This one's a winner back here. What's the name of this one? 43. All right, 43. I gotta remember 43. That one's I like that one. That's probably my favorite at this time. Okay, we're gonna get rid of cardboard. We're getting rid of cardboard at this time. Cardboard is gotten rid of. Booyah! All right, now let's take a look. Don't hump it on air. Okay, I won't. All right, here we go. Dead Space Collector's Edition. We are going to breach the plastic paper. The outer bag has been breached. Now I can zoom in and zoom out with this particular camera. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. It'll just like rotate and throw me up in the good way. It's pretty nice. I like it. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Boom. Now, I don't know about zoom. Let me see. Oh, there's zoom. Oh, wow. Boom. Perfect. Here's my TikTok video right here. Perfect zoom, man. It was like, boom, you're framed perfectly. I don't know. That does sound like a little bit of an issue, dude. I'm like, wow. Now let me see if I can like move this over. So I don't have that reflection. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's flip the script. There you go, Dead Space Collector's Edition. Woo! More cardboard. actually pretty cool. Because that is basically you in the game, like inching forward, waiting for something to destroy you. Anyway, I love this camera with that zoom in and out. That was pretty good. Because the close in was pretty good for the figures, and now this is much better for like a large box collector's edition. You can see more of the room. It's very nice. Dude, you gotta do you, man. You know? Don't regret. Don't regret. Do what you gotta do. Now, you said you got rid of your PS4 and Xbox One. Well, the PS4 is the only one that I would regret. Because there's so many games on that library. And you're going to be able to buy one anyway, rebuy one because they're so prolific. But, like, the next time you go, you can get, like, a PS4 Pro at a pawn shop or something. Okay, I'm cracking the lid. I'm cracking the lid. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I want you to get a look at the total experience. So... this is nice the way this worked out because there's some kind of helmet instruction because there is a light up helmet inside. Now this is what this says. Dead Space Isaac Helmet User Guide. Thank you for your purchase of Dead Space Isaac Helmet. Please take a minute to look through the instruction guide. Warning, small children can swallow this helmet. Installing changing batteries. 2 CR2032 3-volt cell button batteries. Insert the batteries as shown. Positive side up, restore, close, etc. Use only fresh batteries, cracker. Please respect the correct polarity. Please respect the correct polarity. God, that's hard to say. Low battery indicator. Locate the power switch just below the battery compartment and activate the power switch. I thought it was like a plug-in. Oh my god, you can wear it? Oh shit, you can wear it. You can actually wear it. I don't know if it'll fit on my huge noggin, but... Alright, and then you have this lovely... I don't know what this is. I don't know. I really don't know what this is. Is it just like a plaque? Or is it just like a mouse pad? Is it just a mouse pad? Because that's pretty cool. I'd love it if it's a mouse pad. I don't know what it is though. Is it like an art book or? I don't know. I think it's something that opens up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's got a propaganda sheet. It's got a propaganda. Fired up for work, baby. You're fired up for work. It says, but play with fire and get burnt. Be careful when handling fire. Produced by the CEC Work Safety Board according to the CEC Field Fire Safety Regulations. So I don't know how many of these there are, if there's just one or... I think there's a few of them in there. But that's really cool. That's very Fallout aesthetic vibe. Oh! Alright, so here we've broken into the inner box. So, like, the top of the inner box prior to the helmet. So we've got an Ishimura patch. We've got a keychain. We've got the soundtrack. And then we've got some other sundry items. So let's... Here is the official Ishimura. It's probably I'm probably the most happiest for that. Imagine sewing that onto a jacket. F&A. That's great. And you have a Unitology marker keychain. In red. The red marker. Very cool. We have what looks to be an art book. Oh, no, it's a steel case. It's a steel case. It's your own steel case to put your game in. Very nice. Beautiful. On the back of the case, Isaac in profile. This kit is very nice. This is a very nice kit. You got the whole experience. You got the Ishimura patch. You've got your own custom steel case. You got your fired up for work propaganda sheet. I'd like to open this up and see what's going on with it. And see if it's just not a mouse pad of some kind. Ah, there we go. Oh, well. So you get a photo of the high gloss print of the cover art. Pretty nice. Wow. Okay, we'll put that back. That's a nice touch. I like it. I'm actually really liking this collector's edition. I highly recommend it. If you can still get one, I would still get one. This remake really was the first, other than Resident Evil 2, this was like the remake I was really excited for. So yes, you get a Dead Space high gloss cover art image. Let's take a look at these. Because I think there's more than the fire one. If I can get in here. There you go. There you go. Got it. Okay, there we go. God, that's sealed extremely well. It's got a double bar seal on it. It's very strong. Because I am trying to get in here. Yeah, there's a second one in here. Let's see. And I think these are clings. Oh, yeah, okay. Teamwork improves safety. But it's very ominous looking with the red hand. It's very ominous looking. Secure all tool guards. It's nice. And then fired up for work. So there's 3 of them. They're not stickers. They're literally just something to pin up. So it's interesting though. It's really something you could pin on a work board. Like literally they made these to pin up on like a break room board. Really cool. See if I can get these back in here. The adhesive they used on these things is really good. Okay, thankfully I was able to do it without damaging the item. Great. And of course I put it in backwards. So you have the Dead Space soundtrack. That's got to be like a really nice ambient, spooky soundtrack. Something you could play on Halloween. Oh, good. You're gonna do a game pickup chat? You got a game pickup video? Dude, maybe we should do commentary over your video. All right, now this is something. I think this is a mini marker statue. So I hope I don't start hear whispering voices. Oh, Nelly. Yes, it's a metal marker statue. It's like a die-cast metal marker statue. Very cool. Very cool. So you can just set that on a table. Let's see if I can. There you go. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. Yes, you can. I like this one the best. I like this tune the best, man. Anyway, so you get your own, and it's heavy. It's solid. It's die cast. Like, it's die cast metal, but it's super solid. It's actually in two pieces. One piece is like actually like glued on back here. So it's not like one solid molded piece. It has like a separate piece that's like, that's a little cheese, but goddamn, is that cool. That is cool, man. Yeah, that's excellent. We're just going to put that right back in there. Wrap it back up. Put it back in there so the evil vibes don't get to me. Okay, wow. Okay, so then there's, of course, we've already covered it. There's the marker keychain. The official Ishimura USS Ishimura patch, which I love. And now we're going to go deep into the foam. I feel like something's going to drop. Oh, it's taped. It's taped, baby. Oh, what's that? There's something on the front? Oh! Is that a metal sign? Oh, it's just like another poster. Safety protects people, quality protects jobs. Wow. So it's kind of got that worker, work for your freedom mentality going. So that's on this side. I did not expect to see that. I can't really tell if there are more. I think there are other ones in there. This is like a very involved unboxing of this collector's edition. Well, buddy. I'm really pleased with just about everything in this collection. Just about everything in here I am absolutely pleased with. I'm trying not to do any serious harm here. Okay. So we're going to have to move the box aside, as sexy as that box is. Some of this detritus out of here. Move that beautiful steel case. Like, I don't even want to use the steel case because it's too beautiful. I just want to put it back in the collection and then never touch it ever again until I'm dead. And somebody comes into my property and goes, "God damn, man. Oh my God, he's got the collector's edition, bro. It's only been touched. It's only been touched once." Okay. So I may have to remove the posters. I love how they turned it into an experience, like an unboxing experience. Like they didn't have to do that. Like when you finally got the foam out, you're like, okay, all the other little stuff is done, and then boom, there's something else for you. It keeps you expecting more and more. Whoa. So I kind of left this on. I did not know it was wearable. I did not know it was wearable. Whoa. It is big. It is big. It does smell of, like, plastic. Whoa! Whoa. It reeks. Okay, we gotta pull the tab. I pulled the tab. Now, is there a battery in there? Or has the battery already been placed? Because it said, oh, you have to do the battery. And I'm like, well, okay. There it is, the original helmet from Dead Space. It definitely reeks. It's very big. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of like a desk lamp kind of thing. I did not realize it was wearable. Did not realize that. I want to see if there's like batteries in here at all. I don't see any batteries, so I have to assume that the batteries are already loaded. And I really have to see, like, where is the on? It should be right underneath the... Ah. Yeah, it's already loaded. So there it is, lit up. What I will do is I'm going to turn off the studio lights so you get a little bit better of a vibe. Wow, let me get the other studio light. Okay, the studio lights are off. Oh, wow. Wow. So, here is the helmet with the lights. Oh, and I got this light on. Hold on a minute. That'll be better. There you go. Now there's the ambiance. So, I don't know. This is a chin strap of some kind. This is like a chin strap of some kind. And I don't even know if I need the chin strap. Oh, I see how that works. Okay. So I'm making it as big as maximum as possible because my noggin is fucking huge, but let's go ahead and don the mask. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! I'm holding my breath while I'm wearing that because you do not you do not want to breathe the esters and the ketones that are coming off of this thing right now. This thing needs to air out for like a week before you want to breathe the air that's in there. But let's do it one more time. Wow. So, Isaac Clarke, lightable, wearable helmet from Dead Space. Yay. Had no idea it was wearable. So we're going to have to put that somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I messed with stuff. Should come back in a minute. Maybe. my capture card is like smoking hot right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get something back. All right, I'll turn the studio lights back on. Okay, that literally burned the back of my throat for a sec. Oh. Yeah, fumes in that thing are no joke. But anyway, Jesus Christ, that was toxic. But it was fun. So I'm going to put my light up, wearable Isaac Clarke helmet right there. It's like I'm looking at it on camera and it looks relatively reasonable. Almost like a large teapot, but I'm looking at it here in real life and it's just, it's huge. It's freaking huge. Anyway, so there you go. There's Isaac Clarke's helmet. Fantastic. Love it. Beautiful. Crazy. Insane. But yeah, amazing. Amazing stuff. So this whole collector's edition is really, really nice. I'm very, very pleased with it. I have no complaints. I don't know what to say. It's just fantastic. So all of the included swag. I'm still trying to recover from breathing that. I didn't breathe much of it in, and it still like burned the shit out of my throat. I'm like, ah. Oh yeah, there's my marker statue. Very cool. Got a marker statue. I love it. Here is my steel case, my propaganda, and my glossy photograph. And we'll just put this all back. I'm going to leave the Isaac helmet out there. Maybe it'll sanitize and it'll diffuse some of the esters and the ketones. Damn. All right. God knows what they, God knows what they made that from. Like, what kind of industrial waste they used to paint it. So it does come with the batteries. This gives you the impression that you actually have to place the batteries in there, but it's really talking about changing them. So anyway, there you go. Booyah! Dead Space Collector's Edition. Totally blown away. It's awesome. I love it. Sometimes you get these collector's editions and you're like, okay, is this worth it? Do I care? And this particular one is very, very good. I am very pleased with it. I'll even re-plastic the box, which means I like it if I'm even bothering with that shit. So yeah, it's exceptionally good. And the helmet is wearable. It's fully adjustable on the inside. They actually have a really clever way of adjusting the size. It's like a dial. And you can dial it, bigger or smaller, and it just contracts the inner band of the helmet. So I just opened it up all the way, and it's fine for me because I have a huge noggin. So, anyway. Okay, that's a whole lot of stuff I don't want to deal with right now. So we're just going to place this down here. Woo! Wow! Wow! Wow, I love how the camera just kind of opened things up. And it's like the whole panorama. Super nice. I mean, that's exactly what I was going for. And I just fiddled around with the controls, and it worked out for me. So that's great. So anyway, we're gonna have to check out Radiant Jam's pickup video and see what the hell he got's going on. I have one more item to unbox, which came yesterday. Now live on your channel. Easter unboxing super special. So there you go. It's freaking awesome. I'm still recovering from the fumes from the mask. Damn. Freaking industrial fumes coming off of that thing. Jesus. I'm glad I held my breath. I mean, I'd be going to the hospital. All right, so here we have a very. Can you tell by the package what this is and what all the hype is? Okay. Well, it is what it is, kiddo. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, well. That's the way it goes. In a test chamber. On a Ferris wheel. On the patio. On the couch. In a hammock. On the moon. Welcome to the Steam Deck. I got one. Power supply. Box is no longer needed. Thank you. It's very efficient the way they box these. Like it's just a box. And that's it. You're done. So this is the name of the game. I've been thinking about getting like an emulator box from one of those Chinese emulator handhelds. And I'm like, dude, for a little bit more, you can get the real deal. And you can emulate the hell on this machine. So, and I intend to. So it's got a little bit of a visual cue card for you to let you know what's going on. Steam and then settings. Let's open up the power supply, get the boring stuff out of the way. Now, what I ordered today was a dock and a new SSD internal chip. I've been watching videos about how you can upgrade the SSD. Let me see if I got the... I want to make sure that, because you have to have a... Yeah, yes. Okay, so you have to have a USA to USC converter to plug into this to download the image from Steam to reload the image when you upgrade the SSD. So I intend, and it does not void the warranty if you do it correctly, is to upgrade the SSD to a 1 terabyte. So what I did was I bought the smallest version. I bought the 64 gig, and then I'm just going to upgrade the SSD to, well, that manual is quite beefy, but it's written so small that it's practically useless. I mean, I can't make any of it out. So, anyway, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we'll just put that back in there. So you need the power supply. That's fine. I got a dock for it. I like how they design the power supply. It's very nice. Very Kind of reminds me of like Apple industrial style. So there you go. And the Isaac helmet is behind me. There's the Isaac helmet. The Isaac helmet is watching. It's kind of weird. It's got, I guess that's weathering marks that are supposed to be on there. It's kind of cool though. I do like it. I'm not like totally blown away, but it's kind of cool. Anyway, so here's the power supply. Fantastic. I'm looking if I got a plug anywhere. I've got one over there. That's fine. So, I would think it would be USB as well, but I guess not. Just seems strange to me because I looked at it because I have a USB strip here that I could plug, you know, items in to power for USB, but it's just not there. Now, what I also have is, I think I have, this is USB-C. I have a USB-C USB adapter. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I think I have one elsewhere that I can use, so I don't have to like do another freaking plug cord and making a fuss. I'm gonna get a dock anyway, but I'll plug it in for now. So here we go, Steam Deck. Your games are going places. Steam Deck. Okay, let's go. Where are we going? Oh, it's got a pull tab here. And it's got all of your, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. But we'll just do that. How about that? Your games are going places. Steam Deck. Now, I got the lowest end one, because, again, I'm going to upgrade it to a 1 terabyte SSD, which is coming tomorrow. So this case has just the gray without the blue on it, and it's just kind of a sticker. And you get a little bit of a nicer case, but it's far from a like major difference. Oh, and you have to cut this to get into it? Sure. That's a clever idea. Just have this little thing, like before you get into it, you gotta cut it. All right. Well, there she blows. Whew, that's another stinky, smelly one. So the screen is ginormous. I tend to like the glossy and not the matte screen, because I feel like I'm losing something on the matte screen. It feels really comfortable. But I love the size of the screen, because my problem with like the Switch and all that is that the screen, it's just not big enough to pull me in. So I was looking at some of the Chinese ones that have like really big, and this has got like a lot of extra buttons. So it is really good to go. So you can power it up. Is it not charged at all? Yeah, there's like no joy. Like most things come with like a, now do I have to pull a tab? Do I have to pull a tab or anything? There's the SD card slot. I'm going to be getting a 1 terabyte of that. So it's going to be at least 1 terabyte internal, 1 terabyte external, and I think that's really kind of the go-to of the Steam Deck. So there she is. She's really light, which is nice for such a big handheld. Let me see about this. Okay, we have juice. Feels good. Uh-oh. Came on for like a half second. So I think the battery is totally dead. Huh. Again, I'm a little... Oh. Case is very nice. Like, they give you a nice padded case. Like, thank you. I mean, do you get a nice padded case with the Switch? So all of this goofiness can go. This has all of your proof of purchase on it, though, so I'll keep that. This has got manual. I guess I'll keep it if I have to. But super nice. So it's thinking about starting up. I think it's just charging. So we'll let this charge. Oh, there you go. English. No. So it should be I have to restart it. I have to restart it because I'm like, I have fat fingers, so I might as well just use the navigation. Putting in my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have to put that helmet outside and air it out because it's like choking me out. Connection successful. So that's working. And then when I get the chip, and I've gone through a couple tutorials. Are you thinking about it? I was like, man, I really should jump on board. I kind of wanted to wait for about a year since its release just to see the reception. Because Steam has done a few other things in the past that have been really not good. And so I'm like, let me see how it is, how it does. And it's doing well. There were some problems, but they've worked a lot of it out. And you can emulate pretty much anything on it. You can emulate PS3 on it. You can emulate Vita. And everything before that, too. I mean, you can do, like, you know, all of it. PS2. I mean, think about it. I'm going to get a terabyte on the SSD, a terabyte on the on a card as well, on an SD card. So it's like 2 terabytes. You could pretty much put the entire PS2 collection on there. Or something, or like the entire PS3 collection, or something like that. Like you could like put a huge amount of classic shit on there. So, I mean, I've been looking at emulator boxes from China And there have been some ones that I've almost dived into. And I was close to buying one, and then I'm like, they came out with the Steam Deck, and I'm like, man, let me see how they do with that. Because I would rather have something like, real, I mean, it's probably made in China anyway, but like real OEM equipment from Steam. And then I have a whole big catalog of Steam games on my Steam account. So I can go ahead and, combine the retro emulators with the up-to-date Steam games that are rolling right now on one box if I upgrade it large enough. And I'm like, I was looking at the, am I going to get the 512? The 64 is literally $300 less than the 512, and I can manually upgrade it. I'm not scared to do it. I'll successfully do it. And then I'll have the highest end, like, I think there's some 2 terabyte ones, like they're using experimental cards and SSDs, but I'm happy with one terabyte on an SD and 1 terabyte SSD. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Yep. Well, females are like that, dude. Females are like that, bro. That's the way it goes. Yeah, man, I was very excited about the Steam Deck. It's almost done. I have to now I don't want to really do anything major on it now because it's only 64 gig, and I get the new SSD in a day. Like tomorrow, I get the new SSD. So then I'm just gonna start loading emulators, man. I'm gonna start loading emulators. I mean, literally, you could play like Rule of Rose on the go. Can you imagine being on a flight somewhere exotic playing Rule of Rose on your Steam Deck? God damn, I want that to be me. No, man, no. Get the 64 gig and get the 1 terabyte. I'm gonna do a video about it. I may do a video and just go ahead and upgrade it on air. But what I would say is, no, get the 64 gig, spend a little as possible. When you get the machine, you're gonna go on Amazon and you're gonna order the 1 terabyte SSD, which is about $100. You also have to get a USB to USB-C, a USB-A to USB-C adapter because you have to download the image onto a flash drive, which are typically USB-A. And you need the USB-C adapter so you can plug your flash drive into the Steam Deck to download the image from Steam. So you can just go Steam Deck image, and it'll take you right to the Steam website where you download the image. You take the file. You have to download an unpacking, like a zip file thing, and you have to copy it over to the flash drive. Once it's on the flash drive, you just go to your Steam Deck. Once you've changed out your SSD, you have to turn it back on. You have to hold minus and then hit the power button, and it goes into the BIOS. And then you click on, because it'll see the drive, you click on the file on the drive, it uploads a fresh image, and now you've got yourself a 1 terabyte for, after you get the, after you spend that, you're still saving over $200 for a 1 terabyte versus a 512. Yeah, so get the cheapest one, get the 64 gig, and then there are multiple videos out there of how to do it, and it is a very simple upgrade. It's a very simple upgrade. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, so it's a very simple upgrade. And when I saw how simple the upgrade was, because I've done more complex upgrades in the past, so I'm like, oh God, I can do that. That's no problem. So yeah. This seems to be working fine, I think. I don't know if it's still charging. It's still thinking about it. So it just downloaded an update. So I'll wait and see what goes on. But I have to get this helmet out of this room. It's killing me. Because it's just like industrial stank. Nah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's like 5 steps. It's like 5 steps. Anyway, this was a huge Easter special. A huge unboxing. This is LVAO Toro Fancy Action Now. My regards to Ty Lord, Radiant Jam, Super Duper Gaming World. Thank you for providing the background ambiance. And we'll talk to you very soon. Peace out.